Hello everyone, this is Moon. In this video today, we're going to talk about the where query in the SQL. I know this is going to be the episode 2 of the SQL bootcamp that I'm working on, and um, just been so busy and I haven't got the time. But it's Friday, and just follow along and just enjoy the journey. And hope you guys learned something. And if you guys have any questions, leave a comment. So we're gonna go to W3 schools and let's make the screen smaller. So actually, let's talk about the select distinct. So I gotta find the camera because for some reason the camera hides behind and you can't really do anything because they've changed it. We can do drive floor and top. I know that's not gonna make a difference. But okay, we'll cover actually select distinct. So what is select distinct? The select distinct statement is used to return only distinct different values. So we'll see example. Select all the different countries from the customers table. So basically the select distinct statement is used to return only distinct different values. So let's try an example. So we'll run the SQL compiler. So here's we can see that there's different countries. So the customers are from these different countries like Argentina, Austria, Belgium, Brazil. Um, let's look at the customers table real quick. And that's the country, right? So instead of so as to find different values. So let's try our own, and we'll write some SQL code and see what we get, and we'll go from there. And that's the syntax you can always remember. And if you forget, then you can just use select distinct column 1, 2 from the table name. So simple, just like the select, but select statement that we covered in the previous videos. So at least we can get started with select distinct. And now we gotta select the column. So what do we need, right? Like, so I guess let's try city. Okay, so now it just gave me different cities from where the customers are. The customers are from these different cities. So pretty simple uh, concept. And let's just actually, I was trying a example in lead code, and that was a pretty complicated query that I had to do. And in there, like you have to do select distinct, and that's actually one of them. Uh, one of the distinct query that I had to do, which was pretty complicated. So let's try. try suppliers. Okay, let's try another one. That's fine, just for practice. The more you practice, the better you get at. So select distinct from. The table name is suppliers. Oh, forgot the column name. So okay, that's distinct. Okay, and like we can find uh different values, like different uh countries where the customers are from, the suppliers are from. So like for example, if we look at the data, look at the table, right? So there's supplier ID, supplier name, contact name, address, city, a postal code, country, phone number, right? So we have the country column. Okay. Now there are customers, you know, if you want to find an answer, somebody asks you like, hey, tell us like, um, what countries are the suppliers from? What countries are included, right? So that's one way for you to find out is like you have UK, USA, Japan, Spain, Australia, UK, Sweden, Brazil, Germany. So it's kind of narrowing it down, right? So put it that way, you know. um, let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. Okay, so we keep scrolling down, and I'll just want to make a video about select distincts because the next topic is the where, and that's a very important one which you will use that a lot, right? Where. So that's a very important one, and there's a lot more to go through. So count distinct. So by using the distinct keyword in a function called count, we can return the number of different countries. So there's also a topic that I will cover. Um, so there's aggregate functions, right? So that's also a very important topic to cover, which we'll cover later in this journey that we are taking together. But basically, the count function returns a number of rows that matches a specified criteria. Um, so let's go back to select distinct. We don't want to jump. We want to make sure we take our time to really learn all the material. So we come out here, and all right. Um, let's by using distinct keyword in a function called count, we can return the number of different countries. Okay, since the compiler is not there, so let's copy this. Okay, so it gave us a number of how many different countries are there. Um, and I'll kind of tell you guys what that means, like what's really like the purpose of the uh, count statement is. So basically, like it was telling us like how many different countries are in our table. So there's 21 different countries that are in our um, table. So like there's the customers are from 21 different countries, if that helps. Okay, I don't know why. Let's see. Okay. All right. So another thing is that I think we should cover is as. So basically, like I mean, it's just changing the name of the column. So as you can see, select count as um, distinct countries from customers. I mean, that just means there's 91 different countries. Mm, actually, just to be sure. Select count as distinct countries from customers. Actually, sorry, that's not what that means. It's actually counting how many rows. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, I mean, there's 91 rows. Like you can see, there's 91 records in this table. By using a distinct keyword in a function called count, we can turn the number of different countries. Okay, so I think we should try another example with the count. I could because we already tried distinct a bunch of time, but we can try the count. And again, whenever you get stuck, you can always look at the. So basically, star also means like everything, right? So it's going to include everything. Um, Select count distinct country from customers. So basically, what you're gonna try is to just start practicing typing. So basically, you're just trying to look for a column, but it's just that distinct. You have to just put distinct first. Select count, distinct, and then the column name, right? So select distinct, that's the syntax. Select distinct, column one, column two from there. So the only thing we're doing is just putting the count in front of it, just like in the math, you have like a formula and then print the parentheses, you have the value in. So select count, distinct, shipper name. From the table name, shippers. Okay, so basically now it's telling us because there's 3 different shippers. I know the data isn't really too big, uh, but basically in the count function, as we've seen, uh, I don't know why they even listed that here, but count is just select count star from products. Basically, the syntax is select and then you count and then whatever like rows you want to count, right? How many rows are there? Basically, the records in your table, right? So select count and the column name from which table and where condition. We can talk about that later, but I think probably is something to not want to get into right now with the count. So let's just stay on select distinct, but that's going to be my video. Just I'm going to stop right there because the next topic that we're going to talk about is the where query, and I think we'll also cover order by and actually cover a bunch of more statements. So I just want to, because it's going to be a collection of a bunch of videos that I'll kind of combine them later. Um, so I think that that's it for now. I'm gonna try to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Hope you guys are having fun. So see you guys in the next video. That will be the episode 3. Take care. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye bye.